Now, I don't know if it's just me being a sane human being, but I don't think that in the span of under 5 minutes should these actions be done. Number one, almost choking a dog to death. Number two, harassing a man. Number three, making a false police call. Well, actually, it's not five, but you get my damn point. And on top of that, I don't think that these actions should be done at all. Now, I know that I'm pretty late to this, but I really don't care. I still want to give my thoughts on it. So basically, there's this video on the news. You've probably heard of it everywhere. It is everywhere. It's basically the news at this point. Basically, there's this video of this I like to call Karen, basically going up to this man that's an active birder, and he's just minding his own business, and there's a rule at the park that says to leash the dog, and apparently she's not following it, so he politely asks her to put the dog in the leash, and she apparently thinks that that's such a big deal. Yeah, she has to almost, that she could have put someone, that she attempts to put someone's life in danger by making a false police call, and just being stupid all about. Also, another thing I like to bring up, if she says that she's threatened, but if she is threatened, then she wouldn't go up to the man. And another thing, so I don't know what it's. Okay, so basically, police, fake police calls are very serious and they should never be done. Reason being, because it could end up in somebody getting killed, having their lives unfortunately taken from the earth, just because some random bozo didn't get what they wanted, like Karen here. And, especially since he's African American, and, police brutality and all that, especially since we had another little case thing on the news lately where a police put his knee on a guy's neck, eventually suffocating him, and he ended up not surviving the encounter. And, either way, even no matter who it is, if you make a false police report like that, still, it can put somebody's life in danger, because a cop isn't just going to come up over there and just be all like nice. He's going to be over there and pull his gun out and be like really rude. Well, not rude, but you get my point. Damn it. But you get my point. They're going to come up and they could shoot them. You never know. It's not a safe thing to do. It's really not. And I don't know what goes through people's heads when they decide, oh, hey, let me waste these cops' time when someone could be getting raped, robbed, assaulted, harassed, killed, being murdered right now. I'm more important, aren't I? And it's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? It's like, I don't think anybody in the right mind, hopefully not, would think to do this unless you're somebody like this girl in the video. But there is a good thing that came out of it. Everybody ended up being alright. He got to, keep watching the birds and all that, what he wanted to do. And turns out her workplace figured out what she did, and she got fired from her job. And I think she either gave up her dog or she got it taken away from her. I'm pretty sure she gave it up. But, that's good that there's some sane people in this world. Instead of just going with this girl, they decide to thankfully insult her and stuff. And I'm glad that pretty much everybody, I don't think anybody's taken a side on this. which is nice to hear because usually people always take their side. And that's incredibly frustrating because you have these brain dead people that decide to go with somebody that's literally committing a crime, and it's not. And I can tell you, because I know a good amount about police, and I know I already brought this up, but anybody watching, never in your life make a fake police report because they are actually serious and they could harm somebody. And they could also waste a police officer's time when he could be doing something else more important, like doing something else. And especially when you have your dog crying in the background because you're choking it to death practically. And, you know, you're sounding very threatened, like he's approaching you or something. Or he, like, has a weapon or he's looking for you. That is not to be joked around with, and that's incredibly serious. It's like if you get to the point in your life where you think that you're so entitled that you need to call the police on something so minor, then you're a fucking piece of shit. And I'm actually mad because, you know, like, especially, like, I'm mad about most things that she did, but I'm especially mad that she, you know, called the police. I hate when people use the card like, oh, you did something so minor, I should call the police. It's so stupid because, once again, you know, you could be wasting their time when they could be solving an actually serious case. I don't know why, but this kind of reminds me of that one case thing where this one kid had like a medical condition where like any minor injuries to his face could result into a concussion. And then, you know, like, basically what happened was he got hit in the face with a dodgeball, and it's a long story. You know, the mother was in the wrong. The kid that accidentally hit him in the face with the ball got charged with assault. Thankfully, the judge was smart enough to, you know, like, get the case out of the water, you know, not actually do it, because, you know, someone could be getting robbed about it, and that could be a good big case to solve. But, yeah, once again, just, if there's any youngings watching this, probably not, because my channel's about very small. It's not like I have as big of a subscriber count as Kim Kardashian is butt injections. No, I only have like 56. But I'm just saying, if there is anybody that's young watching this that doesn't understand, do not, in your life, call the police unless it's an emergency, because that can put someone else's life in danger. It could get you arrested for something so minor. There's so many stupid things just because someone felt so entitled that they had to call. They decided to call the police, just because she refused to put her dog on a fucking leash when, you know, it's listed as a rule at the park she was at. And she also came out with this fake apology. It was something, I don't have it up currently at the moment, but it was something like, I think she said, like, it was basically just a really shitty apology, saying stuff like, I'm sorry for what I did, random stuff like that. It's like, no, you weren't. If you knew you were about to be, you know, sorry for your actions, then you wouldn't commit those actions in the first place. It's delusional. It's like, I hate it. This reminds me of so many of the, like, shitty YouTuber apologies. It's like, no, you're not sorry. It's like, it's so obvious. It's like, no one feels bad for you, because, you know, that's really your fault. It's not my fault that you practically choked your dog and committed several crimes. Also, I'm surprised that she didn't, like, get fined or, like, something like that, you know, get arrested. She should be thankful that she didn't get arrested for her idiotic actions. She really should be thankful. Because if I was a cop, when I'm a cop and I get a case like that, I could tell you straight away, they're leaving in cuffs. And that's another thing. I hate it when, like, there's cases like these when people should be arrested, but they're just not because just some stupid reason like, oh, I'll let you off with a warning. It's like, if you have to let them off with a warning, then I can understand. But I would want to, like, show her what's up and, like, show her that that's not good to fake around with or play around with. And it's just so stupid. It's like, it's not like there's a global pandemic going on and several other issues, but you're over here doing stuff like this, like, for example, strangling dog, and acting like there's the biggest problem in the world right now is that you had to put your dog on a freaking leash, and the reason that you called the police was because you didn't want to. And you decided to waste people's time. It's like this guy's just trying to watch birds. He's a birder. That's what they do. And you barge in on the park and you just get up all on his business, saying that, oh, he's a threat to me. It's like, no, he's not. He's nothing. He's nothing but a incredibly nice guy that's just trying to do something that he loves to do. And that's all it is someone trying to enjoy a hobby, and some stupid person being so entitled to think that, they should get the police called and get them arrested. It's like, it's so stupid. And yeah, also, I think that ends it there pretty much. That's pretty much all I wanted to say about the situation. I'm gonna be this is basically, I think I finally decided on what I want to finally do with my channel. And so I'm gonna start doing this type of stuff. Basically like gameplay commentary. There will be no upload schedule. It'll be random. And, well, that's pretty much it. But, this is gonna be what I'm gonna be doing from now on the channel. And hopefully I can, have fun, like, well, hopefully I can get these videos with a good response, and I'm hoping you like them. And I promise you for a while now, I will try my best not to take a 4-month break. But, yeah, that pretty much does it. So, I'll finish this match real quick, and I'll end the video here. So, thank you for watching, and, don't call the fucking police if you don't have them a reason to call for. And I am totally not an Optimus Inspiration channel, and signing out.